We are seeing ongoing cyber attacks across the country.
Well, the World Economic Forum, yes, run by Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum says that we will experience a massive cyber attack that will hit before the year 2025, which will lead to a massive collapse of the banking industry, infrastructure, and so much more.
So for years, I've referenced the national debt clock to show you the ridiculous numbers. I think when I first started showing this, it was in like 8 trillion. When you go to the usdebtclock.org, the official website, and click on that secret window, it brings you to their Twitter account. And it talks about the Great Jubilee. And when you click on it and scroll down just a couple, own we the people. We own the people. We own the people. We own the future. You see what they're saying to you? Leave the old world behind. So for anybody that thought we were somehow going out somebody thought we were stretching it out as far as leave the world behind. Yeah, we were right on it. Completely, totally, 100%. Leave the world behind shows a massive, quote unquote, cyber attack. And now Charles Schwab has been predicting that we would have a cyber attack that will completely wipe out the banking system, leaving the old world behind. They are tying themselves right to their own works. They said by 2025 we would have an enormous hack that would knock out absolutely everything and set everybody back at zero. Well, in the last week we've had all the wealthiest people on earth are cashing out. All of them are cashing out. And then, of course, we've had communications, emails, cell phones, everything going out all over the country. Not once, not twice, but 3 times so far this week. And I've warned you that this is them. They are testing the system before they shut it down because they still need the system to work for them. They have a system on top of a system, and I believe, like I said in the beginning, that's what 5G is. 5G will allow them to completely communicate, etc., plus many more things that we don't even understand. We can only base things off of what they tell us, you know what I'm saying? So we're living in a strange time right now, and these people have no issue with showing you exactly what's coming because they know for the most part only certain people with eyes to see are going to see this, and they know for the most part that only, I don't even know, maybe a third of the people that follow people like myself are actually going to do anything. They watch my channel for info. It's conspiracy entertainment. Well, I'll tell you what. This season finale is coming up very soon. These guys are telling you some very, very blatant messages. We own the people. We own the future. I mean, it's right there in your face. And I mean, they're telling you this is insanity, absolute insanity. And do you hear any of this stuff on the news? Of course you don't. Of course you don't, because the news is telling everybody everything's great and Joe Biden's doing a phenomenal job and the world's looking good and don't worry about anything because Donald Trump is coming to save us soon. And yet, we now live in a world where life-size human being sex dolls are available, baby sex dolls for people that are attracted to minors, minor-attracted people. They're called MAPs. They're no longer called pedophiles. But now, if you want, and if you need it desperately, you can get a dog sex doll. This is insanity. This is utterly insanity. And these people that do this, it's a big group. It is a big group. Simply go out on mainstream YouTube and watch some of the largest YouTubers, and all you hear about is ADD, PTSD, autism, this, that, the other thing, and they're furries, or they're gay, or they're transgender, and etc., and etc., when the world is literally not batting an eye to something like this, here we are. And here we are. Do you know what I'm saying? I know I've raised a lot of alarms over the years, but I'm telling you right now, this video could completely be my last video because any day, in the twinkling of an eye, we could wake up in the internet and everything they have tied it to successfully will be down or gone, and then nothing works. And the first thing they're going to wipe out, as they show you, is the dollar. Is the dollar. I mean, this is the usdebtclock.org's official Twitter channel. Crazy. It's right in your face. if you were smart, get your money out of the bank and turn it into gold and silver. I know I tell you this a lot, but it is what it is. I'm telling you it for a reason. If you don't have gold and silver when this all goes down, you're going to have to deal with either violence or goodwill. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of those things because the elites, the powers that be, have gone out of their way to make sure the country is loaded with people that don't belong here, people from other prisons, other countries, etc. I mean, this is insane. We're living in a place where you can buy a life-size dog sex doll, and the president of the United States is secretly flying people into the country and spreading them all over the place, and then changing. The Supreme Court is changing the law so that the people that are illegally entering the country are protected from us. Yeah. Black is white, up is down, sweet is sour. You catching on? I mean, how is this even a thing? Elon Musk says Biden flying 320,000 unvetted migrants into the U.S. sets stage for something far worse than 9/11. Absolutely. That's exactly what they're doing. I find it strange that Elon Musk, the man of the people, the guy that's on our side, he's one of them people, he came up with the Neuralink. You see what I'm saying? The ultimate transhumanism toy. Elon Musk doesn't use the word Biden is committing treason. Why in the world is the president of the United States flying in over 250,000 unvetted illegals into the U.S.? And that number doesn't even count the millions that are already here. The millions that are already in this country taking benefits that homeless and vets and everybody else could be receiving from their government, but they're not. It's all going to their private army, and this has nothing to do with voting. There will be no selection this year. Biden's the end of it because Biden is the thin veil in front of, well, you knew it, Barack Hussein Obama. I've been saying this for years now. Many of us have been saying this for years. You think this is a coincidence that the guy that plays the devil looks exactly like, it probably actually is Obama in a little bit of makeup. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, people were so concerned about this guy being a Muslim, they totally overlooked the fact that he was married to a transgender dude, because he was. You see what I'm saying? Michelle is a man, which is the reason you never see any pictures ever whatsoever at all of Michelle pregnant, raising the kids, and you never hear about them ever again. This was the biggest scam ever pulled. They literally put the Antichrist into office, and people were so concerned that of his religious faith that they overlooked the fact that he was completely and totally gay and married to a dude. And ever since Obama was in office, everything became LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. There's way too many coincidences. Here we go. Here it comes. Biden. There will be no election. Biden is simply a placeholder for Obama, period. So you need to get yourself in order because this is happening, and I don't know if I'll be able to make another video. I hit my knees. I just prayed when I was in the shower that I do not deceive or I do not steer people in the wrong direction because this all seems crazy to me as well. But you cannot overlook the fact that these people are saying there is going to be a massive hack that's going to knock everything out and set everything back to zero. And they specifically mention it's going to wipe out the banking system. And then that's exactly what's happening. Every time you turn around, your phone's not working. Facebook's not working. Instagram's not working. YouTube's down. There's no cell phone service all over the country. That's what they're doing. And you need to be ready for it. Again, I don't know how many more times I can put any more videos up. I'm trying. I gave up until it started really lighting up. I mean, come on, man. Civil War coming this spring? Yeah, that's not a movie. It's a warning. Leave the world behind? Yeah. You see what I mean? Really, dude? At any rate, Richie from Boston, I got to hit the road. I'm out.